Welcome back, people, to, I call this stage 2, the study. I've got myself my palette, as you see here. That's nice and clean, ready to go. I've got my watercolours, which is I think it's a Rare Earth set from, I think, Creating Craft TV. So I've got that set from them. I've got my fresh water, Happy Days. I've got my pencil, so I'm going to do a quick sketch, not too much details, just quick, some lines maybe, because it isn't meant, this study is not meant to be with details, do you know what I mean? I have a large like flat brush. I have a chisel brush, as you can see there, it's chiseled, okay, it's chiseled. I've got a simple, I think round, I think that'll be like a number 4 round brush, and then I've got the brush, one of the brushes from the Paint by Numbers, and that's like thin enough to give a little bit of detail, not too much, not going crazy with it, people. Let's move these out of the way. So I think I've had some feedback on the sketches. I kind of like this sketch number 3 with this like segmented like crops, but people, I did like I do like number 2, don't get me wrong, and I do like number 1 too, but somebody said this one could be better, and do you know, after a lot of thinking and this, that, the other, I could make this work. I could make this one work actually better possibly than this one, which is number 1. So I'm going to go on the basis of roughly 2, but with perhaps this arrangement at the top. So this arrangement here, but with this sort of, you know what I mean? Let's get the sketch in and let's get going. Let's put them out the way so I can see them. This is an A3 piece of cartridge paper, and this is what I meant. This is what I mean about a quick study. It's not meant to be perfect. If it's perfect, then it's not a study. So basically, I'm thinking of putting, if you like, Mount Fuji again, probably about there. Nice and simple. Can you see that on camera? Only just. I'm going to have a sun over there coming off it. We'll have a hill. No, will we have it? I think I might leave that. I might bring that down so it comes over a bit, and then bring that down a bit to there. Not doing crazy with it. And then after we'll put some clouds in. Probably make that sun a little bit bigger. Okay, we're going to have, I think we need to draw the hut of some kind. Let me just get that sketch back out. Yeah, I think I said a road of some kind over there. Okay, and then the smaller huts. So we'll just draw a quick hut here. Okay, bring that in and that over. Bring that in. We'll have this one facing the perspective of this. We're going to put this in there, this in there. A very rough, this, people. Yeah, it's a very rough sketch, but I'm going to hopefully do justice with it. I think that's good. I think I'm happy with that. And then we'll put another hut at this angle. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, that's bad. That's good. That's good. Okay, bring that over. Bring that in, so it like does this. This is going to come down at this angle. You're just going to see it come past there. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. You're just going to see that poking through. You're not going to see that side anyway at all. So that goes down to what? That position. You're not going to see that bit. You're just going to see this bit maybe. So it's easy at a different angle. Fair dues. Then we can have, I don't want them to be exactly the same, do you know what I mean? So we'll have, this one's facing that in that perspective, that's going that way. So we've got to go actually dead straight. We'll have the other one coming over there, adding a bit of interest. Yeah, we'll bring that down, a smaller one, a little bit of roof, not too much. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair dues. There's the third hut. Okie dokie. I did say this is a riverbank coming through, so we'll create that now. I actually think the riverbank could look pretty good behind it, so that they're on this side of the river and we'll have him crops down here. That's me thinking. We're going to get rid of the road, and we're going to have a river coming off the bank and coming off the side that then swoops around them, and it comes in and it comes off into the distance, so you can't actually see it. That's my plan. And then where that river is, we're going to stick some big trees here. Some they're on this side of the river, do you know what I mean, with the crops over here. That's what I'm thinking. It might just work. And there's going to be like a bank, so that it comes in. This then widens off, so it shows. Come on, give me some. That there's the river, okay. But to give that a bit of depth, we're going to have a little side bank. Do you know what I mean? A side bank, bits you can see, and that's about it. So there's going to be like a dark patch. That's going to be the dark patch, and the big trees are going to be this side, and we'll have blossom here coming off these big trees. So we'll have a tree here coming off, okay, not too much. We'll have a tree coming off of here. We'll have a tree coming off of here. Maybe a smaller tree over here. And that will do. Maybe all the way along. Don't know. I think I give that a bit more bank on this side. Yeah, could do. Okay, fair dues. And we'll have some more, maybe another tree coming off of here. I haven't done the branches of these trees, people. We'll have that close too. Yeah. And we'll have one coming over the side there. So you can just see just see Mount Fuji over there. That's the idea. We'll work out the crops later. I think what we'll have is, I think we should have like this. Like a segmented, like, where the people have been walking. We'll have like a little path going through, so that would have a big path. That will have a big thingy path, and then we'll have this path going in around the crops. I mean, it doesn't. I aren't going to try and make this 3D. I'm just going to try my best. Maybe add a bit of interest and make 3 paths, and then we'll have, like, these will be the crop areas eventually. Yeah, let's get some paint out, people. I'm happy. Let's do these guys. I mean, it might not look great, but this is meant to be a study, quick and you know, get stuck in type of thing. So I think I might paint these. Let's get some. I think they're going to be like a red and a black colour, aren't they? Ish. And yellow roofs. So I think we're going to get some yellow going on it. Let's get this yellow going here. We're going to put some yellow in there, I think. Somewhere along the line. Let's get some yellow in. I thought, do I cut me actually mixing my paints or just get it done? Do you know what I mean? But if you know me by now, my art style is, well, definitely this style is get it done. That should be enough, and it should be the right colour for the trim. Now we want a nice red colour for some of the other bits. Yeah, so a nice red colour going in. Yeah, if you need to darken that colour, no problem. Get some in there, mate. Char, mate. That's a nice dark red. I like it. I think that should be enough for that side. I think what I might do is go a brown, not a black. Yeah, get some brown on the go, which is, I think that one, I think it is this one down here. That's a grey brown, or is it this last one? I think it might be this last one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. I want this lovely brown colour. Yeah, that's it. That's the colour I'm after. It's odd choices, but I'm going deadpan with the colours because the final piece, if I decide to do it, will not be watercolour. It will be acrylic on canvas board, if I think it's going to be good enough. I might need some of this brown, quite a lot of it anyway. Okay, now we want some pink making up. If we can make some pink, that'll be great. So that'll be that red again, isn't it? But we might change the red for this red. Yeah, no, it's not quite red, is it? We'll have a bit more of that red going in. That's more like it. Get some of this stuff in there. And then we can add some white to this, and that will give us the pink blossoms. Now let's get rid of that on the water. Add a bit of that white. Hopefully that works. Then it is going to work. I could always mix a bit of white acrylic in there. I think that's what I might do, people. I've got it somewhere. There it is, white acrylic. Sorry about that, people. Come on, that'll do you some. Thank you. Get rid of it. Now then, mix a bit of that guy in there. And we've got ourselves a little pink. That's a lovely pink colour, that is. Lovely pink colour. That's for the cherry blossom. It's probably a bit too pink. Can I have a bit more of that? Wait, can I? Yes, I'm mixing mediums because I'm mixing that with that, but it should be okay. Try and get rid of all that acrylic. Get a bit more water and make that a bit more watery. I think I'm happy with that for the blossom. That's good. That's good. Happy days. Move him away. Get rid of him. We have the yellow. We have the red. We have the brown. We have the pink. We want a blue for the bit of a river going in there. So get rid of that crap. We don't need him. Right then. Let's get some of this blue going. Get in there. That's it. Get some paint in, man. That's it. I don't want it too strong. Just as long as it's got like a strong-ish blue. I don't want it too much. I could have done this off camera, like I said, but you won't see. It's always good to see how people do it. Do you know what I mean? I might start with the actual river. Do you know what I mean? Because my brush is now set as blue. So let's put the river in. Let's get stuck in with the river. Let's bring it down a smidgen so you can see it. So this is the river, which then goes behind. Okay, this is how I paint. This is going to be very quick, people. I'm not worried about it looking. I'm not going all to the lines. I'm not going to go too mad with that guy. That's fair dues. He just cuts that river off. Happy days. This is meant to be quick, easy, no bother. That's that done. Thank you. Get rid of that guy. We want the brown. We want the brown over here because we're going to be doing a little bit of that high bank. I can always add a little bit of black in there after. That's fair dues. So you got this probably a bit too much in there. It won't matter. It's only a study, mate. And then we bring that bank all the way across, and then we do that. That's fair dues. There's your bank. There's your river. Happy days. We haven't got no black, but I'm going to go hard with the black colour for the trees. I think that could be next, but I think we're going to get these guys painted. So I'm thinking that yellow, which I mixed, I'm going to do this. Okay, if it needs more definition, I'll just do it to definition. But yeah, get that colour going in. Happy days. Get that going in. Not going too bad. Let's put some of this brown as the roofs. Okay, I can always mix a little bit of black in there after. Yeah, so it sort of matches that colour tone going in. You can just make out that one there. Get rid of this guy. Okay, let's get that black. Let's get some black on the brush while that paint's wet. Not too bad. Get that guy in there. Not too bad. Get some more black in there for that roof. So it has definition against that blackness over there. I'm happy. I'm happy. That will do. Bit stronger over there maybe on the cups. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Now what about this brickwork? I was thinking some of that stuff is red, isn't it, and segmented. So I'll do the line work after, people. So the red is meant to be like for this side, like a strong red, and then we can do the black strips after with the line work. Do you know what I mean? So it's like stands them out. Yeah, not too bad. It's working. It's working exactly how I thought this study was going to go. Let's let that dry. Let's get some black going on it because I want to get into that creating those trees. So swing that bike there. Oh, I mean, there's a spot down here. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's a quick study to see if the arrangement and the colour tones actually work. We'll do the black line work in a bit. Let's get some black water in there. That'll be great. Thank you. Can you see that on camera? No, but it doesn't matter. Let's start over here. Let's put ourselves a nice dark tree over here. I don't want it too perfect. Do you know what I mean? I want it like this. That'll do. That'll do for that guy. And then this guy here, we're going to have it coming off there and then over a bit. And then that'll be over there. That's fair dues. That's perfect. I don't want it, again, don't want it perfect. If it's perfect, then it's not right. Not in my views anyway. Yeah, good. That's good enough for me. Give it a bit more blackness there, mate. Oh, I like that. That's not too bad. Bring it down to there. Make sure it's sitting on something. Yeah, happy days. Bring that up there. That's it. Happy days. Bit more water. Yeah, okay. Then that goes over there. We'll bring that over there. We'll bring one in there. That will do for that tree. Thank you. This tree here. Yeah, what I think this is where the tree is going to be. Do you know what I mean? And then a tree here maybe. Just a small one. Just bringing it in. Then we'll have a tree over here. Cutting across. Bit of a mess over here. It won't matter. That's it. Bring these down so they're into there. That's fine. Let's put some of that brown paint which I've got at the base so it isn't. Oh, don't forget there's going to be some green going in. So just a bit of brown down there. Mix it in with this guy. Yeah, so it isn't flatlining on something. Give it a little mound. Get some brown in there. Thank you. Get some brown in here. Probably a high bank over here. Yeah, probably a high bank over here. Won't matter. That's it. Happy days. Probably a dip. Yeah, that's not too bad, that. And then we'll bring that in. That's fair dues. Happy days. I think it works, people. I think it works. I like it. Now I'm going to switch now to this bigger brush. I'm hoping when I use this brush on that pink stuff, yes, I'm going to, maybe some sponge. Yeah, I just thought I got this sponge, haven't I? I've got sponge. I'm going to use that to do the pink blossom for this study. Get a little piece of that, mate. Just took a piece off. We're going to use that paint now. This is fast drying. Fast drying. Look at it, it's almost dry, mate. I'm going to let that dry a little bit longer while I have a little drink of my coffee. Fresh coffee. Now then, let's get some cherry blossom in there, man. I must leave some room. I want the cherry blossom to come up to about this line. Can't really see that. Yeah, I want a cherry blossom to come to this line so you can just see it peek. You can see the Mount Fuji peeking out. So Let's get that pink one where I want it. Can you see that? Only just. We're going to start here. I don't want it too close. So you can see I've got some paint on that. I'm going to just dab it on basically. Like that. I want some of it to go over the branches that I just put on. Yeah, like this. I aren't the best artist in the world, you know what I mean? I'm just trying here, trying something different. I'll rig it out in a min with fine things, do you know what I mean? I'll do that. I might have to make some more paint. Shizer. No, I think that's been good. That's good. I want this to be high over there, maybe. Maybe I've got just enough paint to do this. Yeah, that'll do me. Maybe some white bits. Cause I've got white paint here. Sod it, man. Add some white bits in. Then it won't be flat. Yeah, a bit of white going in. Because some of it is white. It's not all pink, is it? Yeah. This is how I work it. I think I'm happy with that, mate. No more needed for that. Might need a doo-doo for my fingers. That's going to take some drying, people. That might take some drying. But while that's drying out the way, it's a study. It's a study to see if it can work. Do you know what I mean? We've got some orange, have we? Yeah, that'll be for the sun, that will. Yeah. Now then, we can work on that over here. We can turn that round and work on the sun. I want it quick, fast, and no bother, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll use this stuff for the sun. And then what we'll do is we'll whack a little bit of thing in there after. That's fine. Get here, David. Now, mate, we'll whack some orange in there after. That's it. Don't worry about it not looking quite right. It won't hurt. Get some orange in there. Get that loaded up. Get it in there. Yeah, man. That's it. Don't worry about it too much. As long as it looks like a sun. Happy days. Bit of this water going in here. Make it look good. That'll do. Bring it round. And there's your sun. Happy days. Now then, let's turn it back around so you can see it. Yes, it's not perfect, that sun, but you know what? I kind of like it. There's the tree line. You can just make out the mountain. I think the mountain needs definition after. That's fair dues. Let's work on, I think that then to connect these two together, that brown stuff, if I've got some left, we need a little slither of it. A little tiny slither to link all that brown stuff together. Is that right of me to say that? It feels right to put this in. So at least then you know that that's the definition of the river. Yeah, there, happy days. You've got this mode. I think it's working, people. Yes, I think behind the ground, behind this, there'll be that gradient to the blue. Have I got blues? I think I've got blues for the sky. Great. Let's put a bit of blue sky going in there, people. I'm going deadpan here, people. I'm going hard. I'm going real hard with this. I aren't trying to make it perfect. I just want to see the colour combinations and arrangements. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's it. That was the purpose of the blue, was I think the sky and also the river. But if you remember, the river was this blue one, do you know what I mean? And it sort of works. Don't have it all perfect. Dab it on. That's all the blue done. That's all the blue gone. That's it. There's some sky. Happy days. I want it quick, easy and simple. I just want to look at the arrangements. These paths need to be brown. Let's try and get some of that brown going back in. This one here, isn't it? Or is that the black? That's the brown. That's good. I want it a bit lighter. Whoa, thank you. And then a bit more brown. Yeah, that's not too bad, that. Let's try that brown. These paths around the thing, there's no doors on this thing yet, people, but there will be. On the huts, there's a door there, okay. And then there's a bit of a thing here that then pulls around, okay. Then we have a path that comes through here, sort of thing, around the crops. And then this path goes into this bit. Yeah, that's good, that. And then we're going to add some greenery down here. I don't want it perfect, that'll do. Then there's a path here, I said, amongst the crops. There's a path here. Hopefully, people, you can see what I'm trying to get to, in the sense of the arrangement. It looks like a bloody mess, but it's not. I can see it's not. We need some definition now with some line work, and then we'll move on to some crops, and I think it will work. So we want the black now. So let's get some definition with this guy. Not too bad. Definition there. Happy days. I think that roof's pretty good, so we'll get that going in. We'll put that in. We'll put that in. That's good. That's good. Then we'll put this in, and that in, that in, that in, that in. Bring that in. Make it bigger. Won't matter. Bring that in there. Bring that. Bring that. Bring that. Bring that. Hey, get some more water in, man. And then we'll put in that, 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 that. Bring in that. That's good. Bring in there. Happy days. Don't forget these guys, Bill. It's a little bit of definition for the huts. I'm happy. Yeah, don't worry. When it gets to the final painting, it will be different. Maybe we need a little bit of water, a strong blue going in across the river, because that isn't all that one tone, is it? Do you know what I mean? It never is. So a little bit of this going in, maybe, just to add a little bit more interest, so it shows it as a river, so it isn't all that one tone crap. Wrong one, Bill. Yeah, that's not too bad. Probably a little bit there, that'll do. Don't want it perfect. That'll do. And bring that up. That'll do. There's your river. It's more defined. Maybe a little bit of black along that riverbank, like I said before, but now it's dry, we can do that. Yeah. So just on the cut on this side of the river, we have this dark patch that then segments it. Isn't perfect, but that there is good. I think that's definition. Like it. I think we can have this a band of something. There's always a band of dark stuff. I don't want it too close to that thing. Do you know what I mean? Like a definition of snow going in there, maybe going over the mountain. Yeah, that will do. Probably bring that down a little bit more. That will do, I think. So we've got the definition of the mountain. Like it. It's sort of working. Yes, we want some green going in. Well, while that's all nice and dry, we can get some green going in here. What green? It doesn't really matter, really. It's all a study. We'll use this stuff here, that'll be fine. You know, use this one. Come on, mate. Get some green in there. Won't hurt. We'll add some greenery going in. I'll make it sparse, I think. Yeah, we'll make a nice pretty picture as a study. Then you can think about it as going as acrylic. So we'll have this going in, just a little bit of greenery going in. It'll look good. We've got to create a little bit of greenery in there, a little bit of greenery in there, not too much. We'll make this green, that'll do. We'll make all this green, happy days. Yeah, not going crazy with it, people. It's fast, it's fluid, and that's how I like it. Fast and fluid, I like it. Not too worried about the definition of the greenery or what it looks like, etc. I'm just trying to have a look at the colours, and it's sort of working in my head. It's sort of going the way that I want it to. Again, these paths need defining, don't they? A bit more black going in them. Why not? Because the paths look a bit bland. So I'm just going to go on the top side and try not to thingy it. I think that needs a little bit of definition. Maybe the path there. Yeah, maybe the path there and there. Yeah, keep these going in. Probably a little bit of definition there and there maybe. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think that sort of works. Sort of. Maybe over here a little bit so that we've got some definition with the path. Yeah, so probably a little bit wider there then, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, probably I've got a little bit of a rockery area here. Yeah, maybe. It sort of works, that does, doesn't it? Well, that kind of works. I like that. I have a little play with things, and it's sort of, okay, he's got like a rockery here. Yeah, I like it. Get some more black, man. Probably another little mound here going up, going to the river. Yeah, there. So he comes out of his door here, out of his door there. Bit more black, man. Let's put some stuff in front of the door. Yeah, that's it. 3 spots where they come out and do the farming and do some details. What was I going to say then? Yeah, let's do some definition for the mountain. As all this mountain you won't see anyway. You won't see this side of the mountain, but you will see the top. So if I can do it carefully, like getting paint on me, you are going to see this definition of a mountain, but not too much of it. Okay. I think that's good enough for me-ish. I like it. You wouldn't see definition of the sun. This is going acrylic, people. You get me? It's all acrylic. I think that brown in between, maybe a bit of brown and green going in there between the trees. I think that could be good. So a bit of brown going in there, a little bit of brown going in there. Try and keep it like level type of thing. So it's like it's part of the mountain. Do you know what I mean? That's because those trees look a bit weird. Those trees look weird, man. I think I need it. That's it. Them trees look weird. They don't look right. And then I was going to do a little bit of green over here so it shows a bit of green going in. Do you know what I mean? Like in between the bits you can't see. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to find a thing. I don't mind it coming through a little bit. Do you know what I mean? If it merges a little bit in between it, it won't matter. Just don't want it all looking like that. Hey, this could look good in acrylic. It could look real good in acrylic. I don't know what to do finish off the huts yet. Maybe some more definition. Don't know. Let's work on the crops. What kind of crops have they got? I don't know. I think a nice orangey colour for the. I was thinking carrots, but I'm going Minecraft style for the finished product. I'm not trying to make them 3D. You know, I aren't playing with perspective here. I'm just going to make like little tiny tufts of carrot here. So we'll have a little ding. That's it. That's it. not going too crazy with it. I'm just going to use the brush, I think. I kind of like the idea of this carrot look. As you get further out, there's a lot more carrots. Yes, you're going to say, well, where's the green tops to them? Yeah, I'll add them too. That's it. There's your carrot tops, or carrots if you like. And then over here we'll have a red for some beetroot. Why not? I'm a go-getter, eh? I want it fast, fluid, and easy to read. Get him in there then. Let's get some new red stuff. I want it a very strong red, a striking red, because it has to be. Do you know what I mean? I think a little bit of black in there, or then again, no, it won't work. No. Give me the other red, which is this one, I think. I think that's a nice red to have for the beetroot, I think. So the beetroot, we'll have beetroot over here. Same sort of mark, really, it won't matter. Yeah, that'll do. Probably a little, go different angles. It won't matter. I just want a representation of it, that's all. And I don't want them perfect. Yeah, that'll do. It just symbolises some crops. That's all I want, people. Then we want a nice, I might just use a mixture of them two together and see what colour we come up with. Yeah, that'll do. Don't waste the paint. So we can't get that, but we can get that design. Yeah, I like it. We can get that design going, whatever crop that is. And then we'll do some riggers with the green after. Now I want a yellow. I want a nice yellow colour down here. Yeah. Yeah, on this blue one will do. There, I've got some blue one there. That's it. Nice strong yellow colour. Get it in there. I don't mind if it gets a bit like mustardy colour. Won't matter. I just want to symbolise some sort of crops going in. A big field of wheat. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I might have 2 fields of wheat. You know, while I've got so much of the bloody paint. I think I like it, people. It's quick, fast, and I think I can make it look good. That's it. I don't know about the details yet of the actual huts, but I see this working, I see that working, I see this bottom bit working to a degree. Need some, perhaps something to break this up so it connects these trees to this bit here. I don't think I've got the right colour combos, but wow, I'm liking this thing. Can you see that? Very good. Or all on camera. I don't need that no more. I don't know what you think of this, people. I'm going to spin it around a little bit so you can see it all on camera. There it is. It's not bad. It's not bad as a quick study. I wanted it quick and fast and fluid. And that's what I've produced. Yes, it's not great. But imagine this on acrylic and on canvas board. It might just pay off. Japanese inspired painting. Wow. I'm looking forward to this, people. I might do it. There's a question. Am I going to convert this quick study from the sketch to study to a final piece? I don't know. You guys are going to have to like it, comment, and let me know if you think that this deserves to go to a actual professional painting. I will try my best if you decide so. So let me know what you think in the comments. I look forward to your comments and likes. I really look forward to your comments more than your likes, actually, because you guys encourage me. Hopefully, people, you've enjoyed me from start to end, mixing my paint, going through the process, having a go at this idea as a study, Yeah. Let me know what you think, people. And thank you very much for watching. Bye now.